What's going on? Welcome to EdNews.com. It's your host, EJ Carrion, and today we're going to stick to a topic on this Friday recap, and that is digital infrastructure, but then also digital access. So we have three stories here that we're going to hit kind of around those topics. So let's get to the first one. So the first one is a story, an article in the edsearch.com around cyber attacks. And the big piece here is we've spent tons of money with the focus and proactive of getting kids access to technology, being able to meet the moment of the pandemic. But now we're also seeing that there's this kind of what are the responses to protecting our community, our students, and our data from hackers and our infrastructure being hacked into, right? So this kind of article, what's interesting about it, it says that cyber attacks on schools are on the rise, according to the latest available report from the K-12 Security Information Exchange, a national nonprofit focused on cybersecurity in K-12 schools. There's been a fivefold increase since 2016, with 1,180 reported incidents connected to U.S. public schools in that time. At least 128 schools districts have seen repeat attacks. And so what we see here is that this is something that's like, as we fund our systems, we got to start thinking of how do we support our students with digital citizenship? How do they understand their own data? And how likely are they to share vulnerable information? But then also, we teach staff mainly on how to protect and support students, but how to identify fishy emails, scammy hack alerts, and things like that. It's kind of the details and synopsis how we can help train better our teams to stop this from happening. Now, more of a promising part of technology that I want to get into, and something that you've probably already seen, is that the SAT is going digital and getting much shorter. It's crazy to see that happening, but it says that the domestic site will be announced and available on Tuesday, will take effect to international tests and domestic tests by spring of 2024. This is the third major overhaul of the SAT within the 20 years, mounting challenges of unprecedented modern times to the relevance of standardized testing and college admission. We remember the challenges they had over the pandemic. So as more and more of us go virtual, and more of our testing goes virtual, most of our applications go virtual, we're going to see some hiccups. And I always think hiccups are if they stay constant, it's not good, but it's kind of a part of evolving, that you're going to make some mistakes. So that kind of goes into the University of Central Michigan accidentally sent full ride scholarships to 58 students. And it was a part of their Centralist scholarship. And they accidentally sent it to 58 students. Now, we've seen this happen, right, with UCLA sending out acceptance letters, Kentucky sending out 500 applications letters to even students who didn't even apply to their school. So you're seeing the digital, kind of what that EdSurge story was talking about, but then also the need to go virtual, and then the human error of it as well, and how do we respond in crisis to these things. We talk about crisis and having a crisis plan. It's not only we probably need to continue to push access, push protection, but then have a plan of when crises do happen as we evolve at this time. All right, so there's ednews.com this Friday. Hopefully you had a wonderful week. Looking forward to seeing you on the next episode.